It feels like fake life. It feels like somebody's still going to wake me up at some point. You know, it feels like I can't believe I'm having to go through this. And my purpose for being here with you, talking about this, it's nothing more than just to let people know the way I'm feeling. I'm not here trying to convince anybody of anything. I'm not trying to. I just want people to be aware, I want people to understand if it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody. This is throwing a pretty big wrench in my life. Flipped it upside down. Oh, man. You want to talk about exhausting?
Has it changed the way you look at baseball?
I don't know. I love the game. I love baseball so much. I love the purity of the game. I love everything about it. 7:05, when somebody turns the lights on, I get to go out and play. That's all I've ever wanted to do. I'll always love the game. That'll never go away. It's made it hard. It's jaded it a little bit. It was the first time in my life I've ever used the word retirement. I've thought about it. Because it's hard to imagine, what it's going to be like to go back out on the field after this. People have told me you're going to move past this. You're going to come out on the other side of it. That's not the point. It's not the point. You do everything right your whole life. Try to get to a place. And then to do what I did last year, to be able to be part of something as special as I was part of last year. Why, what incentive would I have to risk that? What motivation would I have to have put that in jeopardy? And now to have that all be questioned. And I think it's more about, what'll happen after. I don't know what'll happen after. I don't know where I'm going to be in 2 weeks emotionally. I don't know what my heart, what my head, what my soul are going to tell me. I'm never going to stop loving the game. I can't go a full day without having a conversation about the game of baseball. No less think about playing it. I hope it's not. I hope that when I come back, everything goes back to normal. I want to love baseball. I want to show up the field. I want to get there at 1 and stay there till 1 in the morning. I want to sit in the clubhouse. I want to be around my teammates. I want to compete. Those are the only things I've ever wanted to do.
The day you were suspended, you gathered those teammates in the clubhouse, closed the door, and spoke to them. What did you tell them?
I cried. I told these guys, I said, this is what happened, this is what's been going on. I'm sure everybody noticed that over the course of the last month, I've been a shell of myself, not even close. I can't tell you how many times I heard people ask me if I was okay, and I'm usually the guy that's trying to lift everybody else up. I'm usually the guy that's trying to help somebody else's day be better, and I couldn't even help my own be better. I can't tell you how many people have texted me and said, we know, you don't need to tell us. We know, you just do this. At a minimum, that, to know that I've made an impact on enough people to this point to know that they would never have to question that. That's a silver lining, I guess, but I don't know.
Kevin Pillar said that you are the victim of a technicality. Can you explain what he means by that?
I appreciate Kevin's words and support throughout all of this. I don't question the science. I've never questioned the league, the science behind the testing, like none of that. There's no denying that my urine sample had this DHCMT M4 metabolite. I can't deny that. Like as a human being, as a person, I only know what I know, right? Like I don't know science. I don't know. I'm not a science guy. I didn't even know what dihydrochloromethyltestosterone was before February 13th or March 13th. The metabolite that was found in my urine was said to be a trace amount. I don't know what that means. I've learned a lot about it in the last month and a half. But a trace amount, and I think that's what he was probably referring to, is the fact that it's a trace amount of a metabolite that was in my urine. It wasn't, nobody found dihydrochloromethyltestosterone in Chris Colabello. They found a metabolite in my urine stream. And that's the only thing I know. Like, that's the only thing I know for a fact. Ultimately, like, I still don't have an answer. I don't have an answer to the time frame of when it got in my body. I don't have an answer to how long it was in my body for. Everything that I've asked or that I've tried to figure out, it doesn't have an answer. So short of literally like trying to identify different things and getting them tested, I won't have an answer.